Hey guys, Crystal here at Crystal's Crafties. Today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute candy wrappers for Halloween. They hold any standard size candy bar. They just slip in there like that. They come with the phrases already on them. There's eek, boo, and this one actually says RIP when you purchase it from my Etsy shop. But I want to show you, you can also personalize them. Well, there you go. You can also personalize them with whatever names you want. So they're really cute, fun things to make. You could give them out as a class gift for Halloween or just hand them out to your neighbors, whatever you want. These are super cute. I sell the files in my shop and I'm going to show you how to make it with my Cricut.
Okay, so once you have the file uploaded into whatever program you're going to use to cut it with, whether that's Design Space or Silhouette or your Brother Scan and Cut, whatever you're using, you're going to need to size them just a little bit. What you're looking for when you're sizing your file is for this portion, this rounded portion here, to be 6 inches. So just place it on your guide and make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches. And you're good to go. You might need to size them just a smidge, less than ½ an inch, to get them sized correctly. The reason is this is the basic form that your candy bar is going to go into. So you want that to be tall enough to slip the candy bar in. Okay, and then the other thing you're going to need to do is turn this into a score line. If you don't want the score line, if you want to score it on your own or you don't have a machine that will score, you can just delete this line. It doesn't need to be there if you're not going to score. So right here, this is the line. You'll see it because it's the skinniest thing on here. So like if I'm going down to the next one, it's this guy right here. If I'm going down to the next one, it's that right there. But we need to turn it into a score. So I'm just going to select it and then come over here and take it from a basic cut to a score. And then you need to attach it to the background or else it'll just score all by itself. It won't score the card behind it. Select your score line. Select your background and just hit attach. And these two things are now attached together and the score will score into this background. Same thing here, we've got this bat. I'm going to ungroup everything. Then I'm going to get my score line, hold shift, get my background and attach. Okay, move all this stuff out of the way. All its pieces were ungrouped. Okay, let me ungroup this one, get my score line, my pink background, and attach. So now the score line will score into all of the backgrounds. The only other little thing I changed on this was I took out the eek and I put Colin, my son's name. So you can definitely make your own names for these if you want to personalize them, or you can leave the boo and the eek and the RIP that come with the file. If you do want to make your own names, I will link to the font that I used for this, and I just put an offset behind it. I have another video that will show you how to offset it. Okay, let's see here. I think that's it. Let's hit make it. So you can go through and you can make sure that everything is going to fit on your 12 by 12 cardstock. Let's see. Everything so far is just fine. Okay, and then if you want to save some space, you can rearrange these things. Like there's some room up in here, so we could save a little cardstock if we took these and just moved them. Let's see here. Let me put these under here. So we just saved a little space there. So you might want to go through the rest of your mats and just see if you can save any space. I'm pretty sure we can save some on the boo as well. There we go. That saved us some space there as well. Okay, let's send this to the machine.
Okay, so I have my cardstock loaded on my light grip mat. I have my machine set to cardstock. Just going to put it in, click cut, and it will cut out all of my pieces. Okay, so everything is all cut out. I already have these two assembled, and you can see the candy bar is just going to slide right on into the pocket that we're making. And you can kind of pull it out a little bit so you can see it, or you can tuck it down in. You can put Skittles in here, other kinds of candies. There's a lot of stuff that will fit in here. But let me show you how I have assembled it. So I've got this one all laid out, and I've got my glue, and I've got some tweezers. These tweezers come in handy for the teeny tiny parts, like the eyes and that little piece of the mouth right there. So I'll show you how I do all of this. I'm going to start with the name. So let me take off all the letters I'm not using. And we'll start with the C here for Colin. So just turn it over backwards, because it helps to open my glue first. Okay. So you'll turn it over backwards and glue it down. And then do the same for all of the other letters. Okay, so there's the name all put together. We're going to set that aside for now. And we're going to work on the face. So move the hands off to begin with. And then I'm going to take the eyes off. And for the mummy, you want to place the bandages first. For these other two, there's no extra layer, so you would start with the eyes. But for the mummy, we need to place the bandages on first. Push that down really well. Okay, and now we can assemble the eyes. So take the blue portion of the eye, glue it down to the gray portion of the eye. Grab your tweezers for the white iris, or the white reflection, not iris. Stick it in your glue and just kind of rub it around a little bit, and then pick it back up with your tweezers and place it. Okay, we will assemble the other eye now. And now you can put these on. So you'll just put glue on the back of this. And glue it down. Same thing with this one. Glue it down. Now you can do your eyebrows. Again, you might want the tweezers. This eyebrow. Let's see here. And the little mouth, pick that up, get your glue on it. And put it in there. Okay, so the mummy's face is all assembled now. We need to assemble its base. So use the score line that you put in with your machine, fold on that. Then you're going to fold this little tab here up. You didn't need a score line for that because it's pretty small. And then with this folded, your little tab folded up, fold your big part over, and then this part will fold over the back. So that's why this was left out here on the side. It's going to fold over the back. So what you want to do once you have everything folded, put glue on your little tab here. Fold your candy holder, your wrapper together so that this tab is glued in place. Turn the whole thing over and put glue on this back flap and then fold it into place. So you just kind of wrapped it up and glued it down. And that makes the perfect holder for your candy. Okay, now that that's all glued together, it's time to put the face on. So get you some glue, put it all over the face. I did not prepare well for this. And you'll put it in place. No, how'd that hand get in there? Okay, there it is. Okay, and last of all, you put the hands on. And the hands will go underneath any flaps that you have on here. So these hands will go right there. Let me put the glue on them, glue them into place, and we will be all done with these candy wrappers. Oh, forgot the name. We're not all done. We need to put the name on. After you get all that glued, you come back, get your name, put all the glue on it, and stick it on top. Now, just like that, you have all of your candy wrappers made. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.